What is up, guys? Welcome to the PlayStation Esports Spotlight on women's football in FC24. My name is Kacee, and I'm joined by the lovely Leah Ravel. Leah, can you talk to us a little bit about what we're going to be speaking about today?
Definitely. So as you guys know, this year was the first year that women were introduced into Ultimate Team in FC24. And so today we're going to deep dive into some of the impactful items that we know and love and all have used, but also diving into the incredible impact that women in FC24 has had on women's football as a whole.
Leah, I know that you mentioned impactful a lot, and that is exactly what these women's items are in the game. Even going back to day one, a lot of these gold items have been used throughout everyone's Ultimate Teams. I'm talking Trinity Rodman, gold Sophia Smith, gold Chloe Kelly, Lauren Hemp. We've seen them everywhere. But I do want to talk about the current items that are most impactful in the game. And I think it's a no-brainer to start off with the Ballon d'Or winner, Aitana Bonmati, 97 rated. I mean, we have the technical and pinged pass playstyle plus 98 dribbling. What are your overall thoughts on this one?
I've come up against her a few times in Weekend League and paid the price, let's say. However, I think I can do one better, and that's Miss Alexia Putexas, and she, I think unanimously, is probably the best women's item in game. Maybe that is subjective. I don't think it is. I think everyone would agree. But yeah, she lives up to her reputation. And another one that lives up to the reputation and the hype, even playing field or potentially surpasses, is Caroline Graham-Hansen of Barcelona as well. Great in the game, great in real life as well. Haven't been fortunate enough to use her, but seen her in a million trillion squads. She's had a million trillion promo items. And Kacee, has your squad been one of the ones she's been in?
Well, I haven't quite had her team of the year yet, but her Trailblazer item is almost just as good. She is absolutely dominant on the wing. Very, very essential asset to my Ultimate Team, especially in Weekend League. And honestly, the Barcelona women are dominating a lot of people's Ultimate Teams. It's been really, really cool to see a lot of the FC Pro athletes using them in their draft squads as well. Now, speaking of items that we have seen a lot in the FC Pro scene, I think we cannot forget about one of the most legendary women to ever touch a football pitch, Mia Hamm. Leah, is this one of the best items in the entire game?
You know what? She just might be. It's between her and R9, but if there's any woman that can dethrone R9 from the best item in the game, like if you pack R9, you've completed FC, you know? And the one woman that I think can dethrone him is Miss Mia Hamm, 5-star, power shot plus, which is one of the most OP playstyles in the game. R9, I believe, has the same one. However, I see a lot of people using Mia Hamm instead of R9, both similar in price. And besides that, a lot of pros in tournaments and in competitions are drafting Mia Hamm instead of R9. I think her and R9 are the best items in the game, but for me, Mia Hamm might take it up a little bit. All right, so you guys know that I am a huge Real Madrid fan, and you guys also know that Kacee is a huge Manchester City fan. So her and I have combined to try and create the best 11 between the two teams. Kacee, do you want to start us off with the striker?
Yes, I mean, this is a no-brainer for me. We have Khadija Shaw, aka Bunny Shaw, aka the best women's striker in all of the Barclays Women's Super League. She's the leading goal scorer for Man City, but also for the Jamaican national team. I think she deserves one of those striker spots, just saying.
Just saying, fair enough. Well, for me, I have the Dane herself, Caroline Muller. Caroline Muller is a really, really good striker. She's tall. She plays for Real Madrid, obviously. But Bunny Shaw is a force to be reckoned with. I know you have a right wing, so that's why I'm choosing to put her at left wing, because she plays both. I think right now she's playing on the left, but that is Miss Atenea. She just got a Future Star Academy Evo, which her item is like insane. So that's who I've chosen for left wing, and I don't want to hear anything, Kacee.
I mean, you say you don't want to hear it, but I would like to say that Lauren Hemp deserves to be on this team, but I will bite my tongue on that one. I will let you have it because your choice is also very good. Unfortunately, I'm so sorry, Lauren Hemp. If you are watching this, I apologize. But I will go over to the right. We have Chloe Kelly. I just feel like Lauren Hemp and Chloe Kelly are a package duo, but I will just stay with Chloe Kelly here. She scored the game-winning goal for England in the Euros 2022. She deserves to be on the squad.
She was also an item like in FC that was used early on. I had her early on in the game, 84 rated in game, fast, agile. and competitive on the right wing. So good on you, Chloe Kelly. Okay, so it's my turn next. Center mid, obviously I have to go with Linda Caicedo. She had an insane World Cup, Colombian international, crazy World Cup, but an incredible midfielder for Real Madrid. She is a force to be reckoned with in the midfield, and at such a young age, she has so much potential, and I'm excited to see what she does in the future.
We're also going to have Jill Roord in the midfield, Netherlands national team player. She recently got injured. She tore her ACL, but in her prime, in her very good prime, she is a fantastic midfielder for Manchester City. And so I think the two of them would absolutely dominate the midfield. What do you think?
Fair enough. I like it. Something I'd like to see IRL maybe. Anyways, let's shift to our defensive back line. This one is a no-brainer. You guys already know who I'm going to choose. In FC, in real life, she scored the game-winning goal in the World Cup for Spain. She is an incredible player for Real Madrid. She's a left back. She goes up. She can play up left wing. She can play left back. She's small. She's agile. She's got great shot power. She's a great passer. Obviously, it's Olga Carmona. She's had several items. An Evo. She's had a Centurion's item, I believe. And I think she had another one recently, an honorable mention, I believe. Team of the Year honorable mention, but I think, again, no-brainer for left back. If she wasn't in the team, it would be a shame, so I think she has to be there. But who is going to be her defensive partner at right back?
I do have a pairing at right back for you. We got Laia Alexandri, Spanish national team player, and she was actually named in 2020 one of UEFA's most promising players. So I think having both of those on at fullback are going to be pretty decent. What are you thinking about our center back pairings, though?
I think I have to go with Ivana Andres, captain of Real Madrid. That leadership in the back line will be good for this 11. And, you know, we need some of that experience back there. What do you think?
You mentioned experience, and I can also bring in the experience with Alex Greenwood. And so I think the two of them together will be leading that team to ultimate glory. Alex Greenwood is a fantastic center back. She's been on the team for multiple years, and so I think that she will definitely do the job. But Leah, can you finish us out strong? Can you get us a goalkeeper? What are you thinking for that position?
I think it has to be Miss Misa Rodriguez. She is a Spanish national. She plays for Real Madrid. You've all seen her lots in your packs in FC 24, and I think it's a no-brainer for our goalkeeper position. So I think that's a pretty solid 11. What do you think?
I think so too. Let us know in the comments if you guys would change anything in that starting 11, but I think we absolutely smash that. So we talk a lot about different play styles, and yes, we've talked in previous videos about the play styles for the men's items, but the women's items also have amazing play styles this year. I think my two favorites in terms of attacking play styles have got to be Finesse and Trivela. It's two of the most overpowered ways to score. If we're talking finesse shot, we have Caroline Graham-Hansen, we have Alex Morgan, Pop, and Alexia Putellas. Absolutely amazing way to score. If you guys are not using the Finesse Playstyle Plus, add it into your gameplay because it'll elevate everything that you're doing. In addition to that, we also have the Trickster playstyle, which is players like Caroline Graham-Hansen again, and also Rolfo, who has been another cult favorite of the entire FC community.
Personally, as a not-so-great defender, Anticipate Plus is one of my favorites, and I think also a unanimous defensive favorite. Wendy Bernard has Anticipate Plus, and also she's super tall, so the perfect package for a defender. And alongside that, Whip Pass, we talked about Bacha. Trickster, Technical, First Touch are all great playstyles for players anywhere on the pitch, realistically. Those, for me, are the ultimate package of the best playstyles in FC 24.
Let's talk about the future impact of women's football as a whole as it relates to FC 24. I know that the impact of adding these items into the game is going to have a lasting effect on the generations of FC players playing this game. Leah, tell me more about that. Like, how is this going to affect FC players in the next 10 years, say?
I think if we look back at previous iterations of the game, you, me, everyone watching, everyone playing, have just subconsciously learned football knowledge in general. In the coming years, in the next 2, 5, 10 years, people that are continuously playing the game will just learn and see and be exposed to women's football as a whole. I think it'll be a natural progression, and then the more we see there, the more popularity becomes around the game in real life, the Euros, the World Cup, and women's football in the future.
Absolutely agree, Leah. I think that adding women into Ultimate Team will have a lasting effect on the generations of FC players to come. But guys, that is it. That has been our spotlight on women's football in FC24. Make sure to subscribe to this channel, PlayStation Esports, and sign up for those PlayStation tournaments on your PS4 or PS5 console.
PlayStation